This is my story. You hear it every year as it's related in school nativities, sent by numerous coloured cards, and wow, does it create some business in what remains of our high street shops. All around, it's a roller coaster ride that starts just after bonfire night and is normally packed away just after the January sales. So, you must be bored with it by now. I mean, a 2,000-year-old story that's been running since, before the printing press? It's been embellished in each seasonal retelling. By now, it must have you reaching for your TV remote control, or maybe another festive treat. Could I be right? So, with that in mind, here's a new take. And maybe, just maybe, this will get your attention. So take a moment. Suspend belief, like when you were a kid. Call the moment magical if you want, unicorn-like. Even pluck it off the internet, all Christmassy and cheerful, even happy. But just take one brief moment and I'll spin you a magical myth. The first I remember of this journey was sounds coming through what felt to me like thick fluid. Not that I even knew what a fluid was, or for that matter that I'd later call this sensation hearing. But that's what was happening inside this strange and somehow very confined space. In fact, it was so cramped in here, I felt myself unable to move. Not that I even knew what these muscles were at the time, but I did feel that pressure and movement was almost impossible. Later, I learned that the sounds were soldiers shouting at the border crossing. The noise increased my sense of being jolted around in this treacle-like fluid. With every jolt, there came what later I was told was a scream. After this change in pitch and vibration, it felt like my body was being compressed. I could feel powerful sensations on my person, squeezing it like toothpaste in a tube. Somebody later told me I'd also heard the sound of what they called retching, or what they said was vomiting after the gas. It wasn't until much later that I learned about the gas. I learned it was used to drive my people back from a place called a border. As I grew, it was related to me by other children, how they'd watch their parents being sick after that long journey to this border. Some even said that the gas caused mothers to miscarry, but it was years before I was aware that such a thing could and did happen. Now, the rest of my story you know, and I don't need to repeat it here. I know you'll find all kinds of sanitised versions available out there, won't you? They'll be in unlimited formats. Most will show me as white, not Middle Eastern, dark, Arabian, white. Few will present me and my people as true refugees. Some will mention prejudice, but not in any detail, and few will stop to comment on the oppression of a people by an empire, an evil one at that. Yet, even now, acts of hatred are still being encouraged by evil people against refugees and those they choose to fear. Still I come with these same people, and still I bring hope, healing, liberty, compassion, and love for all humanity.